With JB, TDF, and Cam. Here's another episode about mental health. Brian Flores and Tom Brady, the GOAT.
Tell me what you're trying to do, cause I be on the road making moves.
You guys sound good to me.
Do I sound sick? I sound sick,
You sick?
Yeah, I'm sick, dog.
Corona?
I don't know. I got a head cold. You know what I mean? I can't really.
I think you should go get tested.
I might go get tested, bro.
Do an at-home test.
Yeah, I got one right here. Actually.
Bro, I took like two when I got a booster shot when I came back from Canada. Bro, booster shot had me sweating. You know what I mean? Like crazy.
You were sweating when you got all your shots.
Everyone
Remember when he called us? He's like,
yeah.
Man,
I'm about to die.
I'm messed up.
Low
my
key.
Family, I love them. I'm like, you live with your family.
Low key.
That
Low
first
key.
one had me knocked out, bro. I couldn't. I missed workouts the next day. I couldn't wake up, bro. But that was it, though. I ain't feel like no sickness, no chills, no nothing like that.
I think I was just expecting something to happen.
You ain't never had none?
My arm was sore.
Normal.
Or you might be.
I'm built different, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might have a little mutant in you, bro.
I might be.
Little X-Men. No cap, I wanted to be an X-Men so bad growing up.
Which one?
Juggernaut. Juggernaut. Low key, I want to be the Juggernaut, man. Like, man, come on, dog. Like, he can run through walls. What was the episode he hit the wall and couldn't do that? Oh, it was when the room wouldn't let them use their powers. That was a crazy movie, though. I don't know what X-Men that was. That was legit. It was like the little boy made all their powers like subside. It was crazy.
I didn't watch that many X-Men movies.
I watched all of them eventually. USA, well, it's a channel in United States, Juwan, called USA and TNT. I know you're from another country, but you know. Now we got the USA, bro. We had our movies going back to back to back. You know what I mean?
Y'all watch Harry Potter growing up?
I didn't.
Yes.
I thought,
I
look,
didn't.
low key, I thought whoever watched Harry Potter was lame.
Me too. I thought they played with Yu-Gi-Oh!
And now I did have Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
And now my mindset totally changed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See?
Like
you have to be yourself.
Exactly. You know what put me on it though? What made me change my heart? I watched The Hobbit. You heard of The Hobbit? The first Hobbit.
But I ain't seen it though.
That's Lord of the Rings.
Dumb. It go dumb. So I was like, dang, okay. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah.
So
that's Lord of the Rings.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, Lord of the Rings I heard was cold too.
It is.
And
the movies are long, like they're like 3 hours.
That's the thing that got me off of Harry Potter too. Like
movies.
I fell asleep in the movie theater.
For sure.
I used to pretend to read the books.
Bro,
they were like this fat.
Did y'all get like AR points for reading?
Yeah, AR points. What you know about that?
We never did that.
So I guess it's an American thing. So you read a book and you go take a test on a computer, and you get AR points for the book fair, and later on in the year. But like I was one of them students that used to fake it, so I never used to read, but I used to take the test.
Yeah, we know about that American school system.
Man.
Especially in the South.
Bro, what's up, man?
I am surprised. I'm surprised y'all had AR points down there for real. I thought that was.
You know what? I can't even get mad at that, bro. I can't even get mad at that because my city, you know, we got to do better, and we gonna do better. You know, mayor. I'm gonna be mayor 2032.
Mayor Williams.
Mayor Williams of Phoenix City. Okay. Alabama, 2032.
You heard it here first, folks. This has been a big week, a week and a half in sports. You know, the GOAT, Tom Brady, retiring.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks the way that he went out with one losing, but then people leaking his retirement. Like I know he probably, I don't know. Maybe he would have done it differently if he had the chance to like come out and like say it himself. But what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about him retiring?
I mean, I'm sorry. I like Tom Brady, man. He'll go. It's weird to see him out of the league, but like this one kind of different from like other retirements. Like when Kobe retired, like it was like, man, I don't know
what the league gonna look 60.
Like. You know what I mean?
But he went out dropping 60 too.
And he dropped 60. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So he reminded you. But like, I feel like, it's sad to see Tom go, but I'm so excited about these other dudes, these young dudes. That's Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Bro, we got
Joe.
Herbert. I love Herbert, bro.
Hey, that's one of my
favorites. Herbert tough.
Herbert, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Herbert tough. And the crazy thing is, like, I ain't see this at Oregon.
No.
And maybe like low key, you play down to your not competition, but your teammates sometimes too.
Yeah, it's all about environment.
Yeah. So
did they have him throwing like that though? Like,
what you mean? Oregon, bro.
I thought they were like. I don't even like they do all that running stuff.
No,
Mariota was all RPO. Like,
no, they ain't had Herbert running. Herbert was slinging it, but it was just like he knew. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking or whatever. But I guess his teammates were probably kind of poo. You feel me? So he felt like he had to do everything. He was like, bro, I ain't about to waste myself. I'm about to go to the league on him. What you mean? You feel me? Come on,
he knew
bro.
Where he was, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He knew what he could do. He knew what he could do.
Special.
Yeah,
nice.
Who else?
Nice.
Murray. You got a lot of young dudes. It's like
name your top 5 young boys right now. Yeah.
Let me go first. I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
My number 1, you got to go with Burrow. He in the Super Bowl.
That's fair.
Got to go with Burrow. Off the ACL. What you mean? A rehab every day, crying, sweating, tears, blood.
Mediocre.
Number 2,
O-line. Even though the big dudes, they deserve some credit, but
who that? Oh, he said he got an average O-line.
Yeah. I'm not saying the players, but like I ain't
gonna say they like they suck. They young. I think they young too. He got some young boys up there too. And I'm always stuck up for the O-line. 100%. So they just young right now. And number 2, I'm gonna go Herbert, Justin.
Yeah.
Young boy. With the hair. He should have been in the playoffs. But
they need a couple more pieces over there.
I feel like the offense is legit.
Yeah, the defense.
The defense is kind of up and down, you know what I'm saying? Number 3, even though I hate how he went out in the playoffs, Kyler, real deal, bro. He started off the season going crazy. Like that game against Tennessee, week 1, 2, looked like young Vic with an arm on him.
It's a different game plan when D-Hop's not playing too. So
exactly.
Hold
on. Is Josh Allen considered young?
Yes.
Because I'm tripping.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done. Josh Allen, number 1.
Mahomes isn't in there?
Number 1.
I'm not putting Mahomes in my top 5, bro.
Hold on.
I'm done with Mahomes. Huh?
You said Josh Allen number 1.
Josh Allen number 1, Burrow number 2,
wow.
Justin number 3, Kyler number 4, and number 5 I'm going Lamar. That boy from Miami. You know what I'm saying? Real deal. Scat pack. What you mean?
Yeah.
Y'all for it, bro. That's my 5. But no, Mahomes overrated.
You for real?
Man, for real, bro.
What makes you say that?
Last game? One bad game.
Like, of course he has the abilities and, you know what I'm saying, all the attributes, but I'm like, hate is so strong. I dislike when you be cocky. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to have swagger.
It's a difference
especially when you're leading a team.
Bro. It's a difference between swag and cocky. And I ain't saying he like showboating. I'm saying all the stuff he do in the pocket, bro. Holding the ball. Take the check down. Mm-hmm. Take that. Take the tight. He's what?
He's not young, but like he's still young.
Of course.
So but there's a learning curve.
Exactly. But like it's also being humble enough to watch the greats. And Tom Brady will check you down. He'll go 20 for 25 with check downs to the running back, bro.
Tom Brady can't do what Mahomes can do.
Tom Brady's
not getting out the
That's
pocket.
The problem.
No look.
That's the problem, bro. Somebody that blew his head up like, oh, you ain't got to do what Tom do. You feel me? You can run. You know, okay. You see what they got him? To the crib. You know what I'm saying? To the crib.
Super Bowl.
Huh?
They won a Super Bowl.
I mean, of course, because he's talented. But I'm saying that talent, you also got to be cerebral, whatever.
Cerebral, yeah.
All
cerebral.
that. You got to be that to understand, like, okay, these folks gonna study film on me and they gonna get right. This the NFL. You know what I'm saying? They trying to feed their family, so they gonna get right. So I need to take what they giving me, bro.
Yeah.
To win the game, bro. Ain't no way they should have lost against Cincinnati. No way.
I don't know. So that's where I don't agree, because I think Joe Burrow that good, bro. That's why I got him at number 1.
Okay.
That's why Cincinnati won the game. Joe Burrow, bro. Joe Burrow, you ain't gonna say that Joe Burrow like a running quarterback like that, but he can run a little bit. You know what I mean? And he gonna make the right play at the right time. All the time.
Look what you said. The right play.
Right. I agree.
Mahomes doesn't do that all the time. Yeah. And it bit him in the butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cincinnati should have won that game.
All right. One name that we haven't mentioned, because he didn't play last year, but if he does, Deshaun Watson, where is he at?
Okay,
I forgot about Deshaun Watson.
I'm sorry.
I forgot about him.
I forgot about it.
Crazy. That's crazy.
I forgot about it, bro. That's crazy, bro.
You already did your list.
I hope he get out of his situation, but
if he does, right?
If he get out of his situation,
Miami, I don't know if he's gonna go there anymore because Brian Flores isn't there, which we'll get into in a little bit.
Yeah.
But is he in that top 5?
Yeah, he's definitely in the top 5. He got to be in the top 5. It's gonna go like this: Joe Burrow, Deshaun Watson, Herbert, Pat Mahomes. No. Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes.
Ooh, I like that.
There we go.
Joshua Allen is real deal.
But you didn't even have.
He the biggest.
You didn't even have Mahomes in your top 5.
He put who, me?
Yeah.
No, I said Joshua Allen.
Oh, I thought you said you liked his list.
No, I like Joshua Allen above Mahomes always. He taught me a lesson in his playoff game.
Lamar Jackson and Mahomes is interchangeable too.
Low key.
Yeah.
Because Lamar will make a mistake as far as fumble and stuff, and Pat Mahomes will do the same thing as far as a pick or being careless with the ball in the pocket. And he doesn't get enough heat about that, but let Lamar do that, and they all over his head. That's all I'm saying.
But anyways, my top 5 is probably the same as Davaris is.
Go over it. Let me hear it again.
Joe Burrow, 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Herbert ahead of Watson because he played this past season.
Okay.
I mean, then I'm going Josh Allen, then I'm going Mahomes, and then I'm putting Deshaun Watson at 5 just because he hasn't played. But I'm a big fan of Lamar Jackson as well.
Okay.
Got to be in there though.
Where in overall quarterbacks, where's Dak?
Dak?
That next tier, he like 6, 7.
Okay.
It's a confidence thing. I don't know. Like, I feel like Dak always got to go through something. Like, when they down, they always got to come back. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody down them, he play good.
So,
you can't never go out on the field and play good.
You know me, I'm a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Right? I think a lot of that is based off the play calling as well. Because who
the
OC? Kellen Moore.
I like Kellen Moore, man. Don't do that.
No,
you like him?
Listen. When Kellen Moore is in his bag, he's in his bag with his.
What bag has he ever been in?
What you mean with his offensive play calling?
Yeah.
When Dak's throwing for 400 yards,
man, it's all Dak, bro. Don't give me that.
It's a combination because check this out. Why is it that obviously it's Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. Everybody know that Devontae Adams is getting the ball, right? And they get it to him. But in Dallas, Amari Cooper is just as good of a route runner and can do a lot of things. They just have him to the field. He's outside. They never get him close to the ball. They started getting him close to the ball, closer to the ball at the end of the year. He started being way more productive. He had to come out and say, I want to do more. But you have a talent in Amari Cooper. You're not giving this guy the ball. That's crazy.
And that's the OC, right?
Yes. So I'm saying the play calling has, I think, affected part of the way Dak looks. And the guy just came off of a dislocated ankle. Like, that's crazy to come back from.
I feel like they got too many receivers that's like kind of the same.
I agree with that.
Gallup and Amari kind of got the same
big play
game.
Nah, I wouldn't say they like
Michael Gallup.
They don't run the same kind of routes and stuff like that, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like they kind of similar. You know what I mean?
Okay, would you say they're possession receivers?
No, I mean, no, because they can all get the ball and like do something with it after. You know? But then they got Schultz, the tight end. He's like a possession receiver.
He can't block.
They make plays. They definitely make plays.
Yeah,
but I would say like on his blocking.
But like they not Davante Adams. They not D Hop. They just like second tier, I would say.
That's fair, but as a trio, they're nice.
That's what I'm saying. As a trio, but they all kind of the same. I feel like you need somebody that really like stand out. You know what I mean? You need a more like alpha in there. What's his name? The young dude, CD. He low key. I feel like he could become that guy. I feel like he could become that guy for sure.
So he was the guy at the beginning of the year, and then
the only thing is that the offensive line is getting older.
If you're starting a team, right? You're talking about Tom Brady. You have to pick between Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. Who are you going with?
Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
What, in their prime?
Yeah.
I'm taking Brady. Off the rip. Like, there's no questions asked.
Why is that, though? Just based off the winning?
Nah. Intangibles. Off the field. Recruiter.
We're talking about on the field, bro.
What do you mean? Off the field matters too.
What is Aaron Rodgers?
You said starting a team, bro. Did you not say that?
Okay, do you want to win or not?
And I'm gonna win with Tom Brady.
So you don't think Aaron Rodgers? You don't even think it's close?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's close.
No, it's not.
It
don't act like that, bro.
Bro, come on. If it was close, bro, like you will see more, you know what I'm saying, championships from Aaron Rodgers, bro. Would you not? It's been 10 years since he won something. He got MVPs.
What does that have to do? That doesn't have to do with Aaron Rodgers. You know there's a lot that goes into building a team.
Exactly. And Tom Brady gonna give you that team, bro. Is it
Tom Brady or is it Robert Kraft that was putting together that Patriots team?
Oh, of course it was the GM and stuff, but somebody gotta put some gas in the engine.
So you think Tom was like, we should draft this guy, we should, get Aaron Hernandez.
Of course not. But I'm saying to keep everything to the glue, you feel me? Prime example, when he went to Tampa Bay, them boys was trash before he got there.
Was they or did they just have Jameis?
Oh, either way, they didn't win. So who came in and changed the culture? I'm just saying. If you put Aaron Rodgers in that same position, they might go to the NFC Championship game.
They probably would have won.
Oh my God, they would have beat Pat Mahomes.
Went to the Super Bowl.
Nah, bro.
You give Aaron Rodgers, Mike Evans.
You make Aaron Rodgers sound like he's garbage.
I'm not saying he's garbage, bro, but it's a leader, bro. He's not a leader. He's not that. Nah, don't give me that. Don't give me he's a leader. I promise you.
How is he not a leader? What?
Who does he lead? Who does he lead?
Have you watched him play?
Bro, yes, I watched him 2 weeks ago against San Fran and dropped the ball. Boop. Boop.
Okay, and you watched Tom Brady.
Do what? Lead a comeback? His defense let him down, but he still had their back and got him back in the game? Come on, bro. Tom is that dude. And don't say he's not.
Aaron Rodgers is a guy.
Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback with great arm talent, maneuver around the pocket.
So you put Aaron Rodgers on those Patriots teams, what happens? They don't win?
They win one.
Moving on.
Against Jared Goff. They win one against Jared Goff.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of him.
I'm taking Aaron Rodgers, man. Shout out to Tom Brady, though, man.
Yeah, that's the goal for sure. That's the goal. But you're just being disrespectful. Like Tom Brady didn't have like some of the best defenses around him.
That's fact.
Play with like maybe the best coach of all time.
Man, you see what Belichick did?
What did he do?
Got bammed up. You got somebody got the NFL bammed up. Congratulations on the new job, Brian.
Congratulations, Brian. Oh, sorry. Wrong Brian.
You think he's the best coach ever?
So you're saying Belichick was being
He probably called a wrong play. Tom Brady was like, hey, look, Tom Brady was probably like, hey, what you doing, Belichick?
You're saying,
no, time out, man.
You're saying Belichick was being messy?
Man, I hope not. I hope he wasn't being messy. I hope not.
Nah, I feel like he might have told him to be like, look, man, like these dudes are doing something like.
Oh,
shady.
He was trying to expose the NFL. That's what you're saying.
Not necessarily that, but I think he probably likes Brian Flores, right?
Oh, so he was giving him like the heads up.
I mean, I can only go based off of what I read, right?
Okay, if that's true, I fool with Belichick. But if it's not true, Tom Brady called all the plays.
What do you guys think of the ROONEY rule? Because I feel like it does the opposite of like what it's put there for.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I feel like if you are making it mandatory to interview Black coaches, like, it's like, why isn't that already a thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's obvious. Like, everybody should be able to interview for a head coach job. You shouldn't just have this one Black coach that gets interviewed every year that a team is looking for a head coach. Because it was always Marvin Lewis that was getting interviewed, and he would never get the job. But, like, it's dumb to me.
It's the dumbest rule out. I mean,
it shows how far. To me, it shows how like behind in times the NFL can be.
They put something in place to cover their butts. You know what I mean? Like just to have something there to like make it seem like they was trying to make some kind of change.
Yeah.
Which you know what I mean? That's what they always do. You know, with the slogans, like the decals. You know, like nothing really ever come out of it. You know what I mean? It's just that whole ROONEY rule is overrated for sure. Like it don't.
Who is ROONEY?
I don't even know, bro. I think he might be the one that brought it up.
Me personally, when I feel like somebody forcing me to do something, I almost not want to do it. You know what I mean? So I think, like you said, it's working like against it, like a magnet, just hitting each other. You know what I'm saying? Working against each other. But Brian Flores, man, shout out to him. He putting his career on the line for Black coaches. You know what I'm saying? Not even this year, like, you know, years down the line. I feel like he's like he gonna be like mentioned. I don't say he might not be mentioned with like MLK, but he gonna be in the same like with Cap. You feel me? Even though Cap, you know, everybody got their opinion about Cap, but he gonna be mentioned with Cap. You feel me? And when I say Cap, I mean Kaepernick. But Brian Flores, shout out to him, man. He put in his career, but low key, honestly, my opinion, I don't think he's gonna do nothing. I think you see what just happened.
I think it's crazy that he's even in this position as far as like looking for a job, because what he did in Miami, like, if any other coach did that, they would still be there. Like that team was not good. No. And like there was even rumors of you know, people saying that they wanted to tank, and he was like, no, like we're winning it. Like we're winning.
Is that true,
right?
bro? Did they?
I don't know. They if that's
still
true.
Like they gonna investigate it. NFL gonna investigate it.
I heard it was $100K.
That's
which
wild.
I would have did.
With what? Would I have tanked?
Yeah,
I ain't taking, bro.
I wouldn't have tanked. You know why? Because then if being a Black coach in the NFL is a negative,
already
you have
hard.
that, and then you coach a sorry team, you're done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he won. He was winning. Like, what was he, like 24 and 25 in his career or something like that?
Yeah, he was like right above 500.
Yeah. So he was winning. He was doing well with what he had. And then on top of that, like he's able to do what he's doing. And I think he might coach a team. He deserves to coach a team.
I think they're going to let him suit our entire league. We talking a lot of money, bro. The NFL got a lot of money, bro. They're not going to let that tank they whole resume and keep him around. And
that's why I said
he never
sacrificial lamb.
They never.
He the sacrificial lamb, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No, there would probably be like a settlement or something, and then it'll go away.
But he's not coaching again, though.
Not in the league. He'll coach it in college.
College, yeah.
And then he'll be a great college coach.
Oh, for sure.
You know, Mike Tomlin doesn't get talked about enough. And whether it's because we're used to him winning, whether it's because he's a black coach, whatever, people think the reason is, that dude's one of the best coaches in the league. He's always has a winning season. His teams are always prepared. Like that dude does not get enough credit for what he does.
Yeah. I think Big Ben kind of overshadowed him a little bit. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like they used to always Big Ben, like when Big Ben was winning them chips, you know what I'm saying? It was Big Ben's team. It was they had a crazy defensive coordinator back then too. I forgot his name, but they used to blame the defense, you know what I'm saying? Give all the credit to the defense. It never was Mike Tomlin, but shout out Mike Tomlin, played in full podcast. We recognize you, bro. Well, sir, and we recognize you, coach.
He took over after Bill Cowher.
Yeah. Who's
a Hall of Fame coach. And there was no drop off.
None.
Like that's tough to do.
Yeah.
Right. Until this, I don't know how long, I don't know how many years he's been coaching, but like to have a winning record every year that you've been the head coach.
Yeah.
Like the Steelers had no business being in the playoffs this year.
Hell no.
Oh my God.
And they were there.
Ben? Shout out Big Ben, bro.
Shout out Big Ben, man. All the goats retired, man. Shout out to y'all. But bro, he couldn't move, bro.
He couldn't. It was bad.
Terrible.
Shout out Big Ben, bro. Big Ben should have been DN. He should have been a DN, bro. Come back there throwing the ball, man.
Yeah, he should
couldn't throw it all. They should have put him at 3-tech. They should have put him at 3-tech, man.
He should have retired 4 years ago, man. Shout out to Big Ben, though.
No, let him play them 4 years, but move him at 3-tech. Put him at a 4-eye, bro.
Bro, what's he doing back there?
He's 275. He'll run a gap plugger. He was 275, bro. 280. Big Ben can plug a gap, bro.
That big.
Could be. Could be.
We as athletes been seeing a lot of other athletes come out. They're talking about their mental health, right? We touched on that in the first episode. And you guys sent, I think Cam sent something about a quote from Michael Beasley a couple of days ago, where he was talking about like some of his struggles with mental health and some of the things that he was going through in his career, and basically like social media fans just laughing at him because of the way he was playing on the court. What do you think, like, how do you think we deal with mental health as athletes? Like, do you think we do it in the right way? Do you think that like we need more like structure in place to like kind of help us with that? Do you think that like being an athlete like kind of amplifies your mental health problems, or like the lack of knowing how to deal with it?
Definitely amplifies it. I think it's like being an athlete, you kind of got to put a Band-Aid on everything, man. You know what I'm saying? We always talk like, if it ain't broke, bro, you can still play. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And we treat that towards our mental health. If it ain't just, I don't know if you can say like suicidal, like, bro, move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, But like it's levels. It ain't, when people think about you going through like depression and mental health, everybody be like, oh, he's suicidal.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be suicidal to be going through depression. You know what I'm saying? So it can be levels to it. And we always talk to like put Band-Aids on stuff. So I think there should be like a more for emphasis on mental health for athletes. And I believe that the NBA, NFL, they probably doing it. But like us as CFL players, like low key, we have chaplains. You know what I'm saying? I love chaplains, you know what I'm saying? And it goes, but they can only do so much. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna leave it like that. They can only do so much. So like, maybe the CFL needs to like have more of a mental health, but also it could be hard because it's such a turnaround in players too. Like we have new players coming in a lot in the CFL each year.
We do have access to mental health.
Okay.
Like treatment, help. But that is the problem. And I don't know if it's a CFL problem or if it's a player problem. Guys don't know what resources they have access to.
Because it's such turnaround. You know what I mean?
No, it's not only that. It's like Like, think about it. When we have our meetings, our informational meetings or after practice, guys don't want to be there. So guys are just like, whatever, like, let's just get this over with. But like, the stuff they're telling us is important.
Yeah.
Right. So like, I didn't know half the stuff. Like, I didn't find out that we got school paid for. Like, you can get your master's through the CFL until this year. And this is my 5th year in the league. Yeah. Right. And our PA rep would just be like, bro, check your emails more often. I'm like, I don't really check my emails like that unless like it's from like somebody I'm expecting to email me. Yeah. So like, I think that's a problem as well. But then obviously like social media, and for us, it's not as bad, but some guys do get like, you know, I guess like ragged on a lot by some of the fans in the league, whether it's warranted or not. But the guys on like the bigger stages in like the NFL, the NBA, NHL, et cetera, like you see some of the stuff and like, it's funny when it's not happening to you. Like when people make memes or they make videos or make comments, but like, I could only imagine what those people are going through, especially like when you add on whatever you're going through in real life. Right. Because like for us, you have to ignore your personal problems when you're on the court, when you're on the field, or else it'll affect your play. But sometimes it's so heavy that you can't.
I think it's just hard to like manage, you know what I mean? Because I feel like everybody go through it, whether they know it or not. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I think it hit more people than we know. And some people don't know how to bring that forward. Some people don't know how to, you know, present that to somebody, or they feel weird or ashamed that they even got this stuff going on, which they shouldn't. Yeah, and they should get their help. But like, I think that it's a combination of everything, and it being so new and us like still trying to figure it out, that, you know, that's why it's not everything is in place the way it should be. But I think we are taking the steps that we need to make it better.
Part of me wonders like how much of the stuff that we see is CTE and how much of it is us growing up not knowing how to deal with our emotions, or not knowing how to handle certain situations the right way, or being taught to handle the situation the right way. Because I'm not saying CTE is not real. Like, we know it is. It's obviously real. If you believe in science, you believe in CTE and the research behind it. But I also think something that is not talked about enough is like, you know, emotional intelligence and how some guys are raised. Some guys are raised in environments that cause them to have PTSD. And if you don't know how to deal with that, if you're never taught how to deal with that, like, what makes you think that you're going to know how to like live life and be a normal person? Yeah.
That's key though. I feel like you saying that, I feel like they should, like when we do our physicals, like for our physical attributes, they should also have a therapist we talk to as well.
100%.
That'd be great. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? I just thought about that. And you know what I'm saying? Just to talk to us like, man, you know, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? Just take a day. Just like, what's going on? Everything good? You know? And that can go a long way as to like, okay, like, could you imagine Antonio Brown, like, you know what I'm saying, before the game, the Jets game, a therapist coming up to him after he gets his ankle checked out, because when you get hurt, that mess with your mentals, a physical, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like after he got his ankle checked out, a therapist come in and be like, hey, you good? And they could have like nipped it in the bud even before he did all that. You know what I'm saying? And that could have like saved his career. And that's just, you know what I'm saying, us spitball and stuff, but that's, you know, like that can go a long way in people's mental health, you know, so I don't know.
And going back to like acting normal, like
make it seem like it's like a cookie cutter for nobody's the same.
Who's normal? Like what's normal? What's your normal? Like that's really what I got from AB interviews. Is like that's his normal. Like that's what he grew up, you know, seeing. That's how people react. He's lucky, you know what I mean? Most people who, you know, like AB would have probably, you know, did something to the coach. You know what I mean? Probably got in a fight with him, did something crazy.
Would have crashed out.
But
for sure.
The dude separated himself. He didn't want to be there no more. He walked out, you know what I mean? Jumped out, whatever. But he ain't hurt nobody. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, as soon as that happened, everybody on the internet talking about CTE. He got CTE. He this, he that. You know what I mean? Like that that stuff got to play with somebody mental. But, you know, kudos to AB for being true to himself, as he would say, you know what I mean? And just not letting none of that outside noise get to him and just, you know what I mean, just saying his piece. I never wanted to speak on AB until, you know, he got a chance to say his part. And I understand his part. I don't agree. I wouldn't have did the same stuff, like, as a receiver, like, I wouldn't have did it. But, like, I understand where he's coming from. And, like, as long as he want to stay true to himself, like, that's big.
That stems to the part about Black coaches. Black coaches can understand an AB. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Coming from the same background. And that's why, man, I had a guy come to me in the gym at the YMCA, local YMCA here. And he asked, like, what's your plan after football? And I'm like, coaching. He's like, man, that's great. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, we talked and I was like, why do you think that's so great? And he was like, because those kids need to see somebody like them. You know what I mean? And if somebody understand where AB coming from, they wouldn't have approached him like that. Bruce Arians ain't never been to AB hood in Miami, wherever he from, bro. Let's just be honest. So as a person that's, you know what I'm saying, I'm not familiar with down there, but I wouldn't come to AB like that, be like, you're done, get off the field. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even after the game, like, AB probably would still be on the team. He might be suspended.
Exactly. If a coach came to him the correct way. Because at the end of the day, we all men.
They already didn't want him there in the first place.
Exactly.
But to Cam's point, right? I'm playing devil's advocate with this question.
All right.
When AB left the Steelers, they were talking about how much of a distraction he was. I don't know if it was during the whole time that he was there or if it was just the last year where they decided that they were done with him. But if he was this distraction that they painted him out to be, were we not hearing about it more because Mike Tomlin knew how to deal with it being a Black coach? Or was it because AB was AB and he was going off and he was the best receiver in the game?
I think it may have been a little bit of both. You know what I mean? People will overlook when you got success. They'll overlook a lot of stuff. When you can bring the organization wins, and which means wins means revenue and money, so they'll overlook a lot of stuff, and that goes all the way down to high school. You know what I'm saying? So you can get away with a lot of stuff. So it can be both ways. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin understood being a Black American coach. He understood how to approach certain things with AB, Antonio Brown. Bruce Arians, being a Caucasian coach, probably didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And so it can go hand in hand.
At the end of the day, I think being relatable is half the battle of being a good coach, even from like your Pee-wee days.
Exactly.
Right? Like being relatable to your players and your players genuinely knowing that you care about them is what makes you a good coach. And, you know, obviously like the higher you get in sports, like, you know, you get to the highest level, it becomes more of a business. You'll get more out of your players that are making money, that are making you money, if you genuinely care about them as people. You want to see them, be better people. One of the best coaches in the game in sports, in my opinion, two actually, Greg Popovich, Mike Krzyzewski, right? Okay. Mike Krzyzewski had players that were dealing with like having suicidal thoughts, you know, having depression, that were graduated and were playing in the league, that would still come back to him to talk to him, right? And help him get them through, different problems and stuff that they were going through. How many coaches could you do that to? Like have that relationship with?
I'll say two.
Well, I say it's probably mostly on me though. But if I did want to reach out, I could probably say one. For sure.
About two.
One for sure.
And to piggyback on CDF, like if I did want to reach out, you know what I'm saying? Probably like, you know, like I said, you'll try to handle stuff internally. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Probably like two though.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, that being able to relate to your players that's like where you start. That's how you start getting the most out of them.
That's literally it too. It's not like a Black, white, Hispanic thing. Like it's just being there for the person, more so than the player.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Juwan Breskison. You can follow me on Twitter at jbreskison11 or Instagram at jbreskisonjones82.
What's up, everybody? It's Davaris Daniels. You can follow me on Twitter at sincerelytoot, T-O-O-T.
This your boy, Cambry Williams. You can follow me on IG. That's Instagram at HiCam, HIIICam. You can follow me anytime, man. Shout out, hit my DMs. You have questions about the pod, anything, Play Them For Pod, come to you live from here.
On location,
Yeah. Tell me what you're tryna do, cause I be on the road making moves.